I don't know, I feel good. And I just realized, might as well, man. There's no reason not to. This is what's happened. We've had some easy buckets early. Allen, DJ, we're getting rebounds. We're playing decent defense. Although I'm getting attacked by some animals real quick. There. Alright, we're good. For those of y'all that don't understand what that means, it's because I haven't told y'all. My mother brought her dogs over, and one of them's biggest. They're all Sweeney-esque. One of them's Chihuahua and some type of terrier. She looks cute. Her name's Fiona. The biggest one, we call her Piggy Bear. My mother calls her Piggy Bear. Her name's Zelda. Zelda is... She's Chihuahua and dachshund, but she's cute. She's had pups before she was a rescue, so she's a little bit more aggressive. Joey's cool. He was also a rescue. He's just golden. He's golden and beige. He's a Chihuahua as well. We call him the Long Wah. Because he looks like a Chihuahua, he looks like a large normal Chihuahua, except his body's a little bit longer than you'd expect a Chihuahua to be. It's a little bit bigger and it's a little bit longer. So we call him the Long Wah. He's not quite, looking at him at first, you're like, that's a different looking Chihuahua. Maybe that's our dachshund? He is. But they're not like the ones, a lot of Chihuahuas, they look a lot like the dachshund. They look like the dachshund with the Chihuahua markings, and they're not quite, they're still really long though, generally, and kind of short, more so than you'd expect from a Chihuahua, right? And it's noticeable. With Joey, it's just his body's a little bit longer, but he's tall. It's weird. It's like they got the stockiness of the dachshund, but they didn't get any of the, any of the growth disadvantages, I guess you could say. Any of the small growth. They're not, lower to the ground. They're actually taller than you'd expect from either of the dogs. And they're thick. Now, Fiona's funny. She's she looks, I don't know, like a little miniature, like a tiny little greyhound. It's the best way to put it. Little slender head, slender body, long legs. She's tiny. She's probably 11 pounds, I bet. She's pretty much full grown. Their coats are all weird, too. Zelda and Fiona, they almost look like mother and daughter in so much as their coats are white, and then they have this beigeish speckling or spotting. And then Joey looks awesome. He's golden throughout with a beige underbrush. Will you stop? Or a tan underbrush, I guess. Half points a game. My mom gets after me. What's a creamy tan, I guess? So he's not beige, he's tan. I'm like, okay. I'm not white, I'm Italian. Murray finds Allen. And out of bounds. I actually said that so I was one of those growing up. I think it's easier than explaining what I am, everything that I am. Because at that point I pretty much knew the most of it, except with 23andMe. It kind of, and I knew this kind of growing up, the Irish and English, there's a lot of intermixing, oh my goodness, with certain demographics of that population, I guess you could say. Certain areas, I guess is more what I'm trying to say. So 23andMe is yeah, you're Irish English. It's okay. Right side Robinson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Just so successful. So it's kind of we're not quite sure which part of what you are. We just know that your peoples come from this general area. Because like I said, there's a lot of intermixing, I think, between the English lords and then the Irish over the years. Or even maybe just amongst the common folk. But yeah. And that one's long. Hey, sometimes the best looks. It's kind of like they can't really break down, at this point anyway, can't really break down what kind of native Mexican blood, like Native American Mexican blood I have. They're just you have native blood. It's I know that. We think we're Toltec and Chichimeca, and then everyone always thinks they're part Cherokee, but yeah. But we're definitely, as far as what seems reasonable, what the family has said, we're, my fam that is, we're Toltec and we're Cherokee, or we're Toltec and we're Chichimeca. The Toltec were the ones I think that fought with, and I think the Aztecs conquered them. And then what's it called? But they were the people that were there first, I want to say, in Mexico City, where the Toltecs, and then the Aztecs came in. And then the Chichimeca, they were the ones that were the wild men, We're on Hall of Fame. I always like to show that off. I try to remember to anyway, especially when we're owning other teams. But yeah, so Chichimeca were like, for lack of a better term, the barbarians, I guess you could say, of the Native American people of Mexico. Texas, Mexico area, northern Mexico and Texas. I think central to northern, and then Texas, yeah. Anyway, they're the ones that like barely clothed. They raided other villages, super nomadic. Whereas Toltecs were actually starting to put down roots. The Aztecs were actually terraforming, not terraform, but they were, it's called bioform, I forget what it's called. Whenever you, like agricultural and stuff, whenever you start like converting the land to use for your resources, farming essentially, but it's on a mass scale, and they were doing it also for their, they were changing the habitat around them, basically to create housing and all sorts of stuff. Okay, cool, I was going to say that's not a charge. But yeah, a little bit of a history, a genetic history. So yeah, and then I have, I think, what is it? Total, am I 2% African? I forget. I think it's 1.8. My mother's like 3.8 or 4. And it shows that it estimates the most recent African blood in our family, like someone who was, I guess, when it occurred the African blood entered our bloodline, was in the 1700s, something like that. And we know that some of our Spanish blood, at least on one side of the fam, so I think we have Spanish on, it's both my mother's mother, my maternal grandma, and my maternal grandpa. He has more Spanish. I think my maternal grandma has some Spanish as well. Anyway, so we know that on my grandma's side, I believe the Spanish blood came from the Canary, I think it's on my grandma's side, that it came from the Canary Islands. And the Canary Islands had African people there, or people that had of African descent.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
So we're wondering if it was perhaps from then, or it is possible that it was American, African American blood. But we think it might be more that it was the Canary Islands.
Start so far, 3 of 3 in this one. You can't help but look toward their defense.
Okay, so 25 and 9.
Totally lost. Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point,
but yeah, that's something that's interesting.
Something away. Steps back and fires.
So I guess in America specifically, when we think of African blood, and you find out that you have some in your lineage, you want to know that person's story. I mean, you want to know everyone's story, mind you. But you wonder if, well, am I descended from people who were mistreated by my other people, who were slaveholders? Was he a free man or free woman? How did that work? What is their story in regards to that? And then, of course, that applies to other races as well. If you're looking at the Irish were essentially enslaved. Some of them were, anyway, when they came over on the boats back in the day to America by the English, indentured servitude. Hey, calm down, puppy. So you wonder, like, well, how was that like for them? When were they finally able to have their freedom? I just realized something. Hold on here. If I have him down there. Yeah, no, that's right. Let's put Sohan in. Okay, yeah, that's going to work. And then our bigs need to come out. It's going to put Duran in, and we've been running, what's his name, Collins and Duran a lot. Duran, Collins, Sohan, Vassell, and Wesley. Okay.
Carving this defense to pieces with the drive.
Yeah.
Well,
so
the San Antonio
there is,
Spurs,
let me see here. According to 23andMe, we are predominantly, we as in I, predominantly Spanish, that Irish-English mix. When I say Spanish, it's also Spanish and Mediterranean. I have Italian, so Spanish, Italian, that Irish-English mix, and then our native blood makes up like 15%. And then everything else is just kind of trace here and there. I think I'm like 1% Ashkenazi Jew. Like I said, I'm like 1.8% African American or something. Well, not African American, but African descent. Ow. I forget if we're sub-Saharan or what. It's the ones that have the, gosh, I forgot what it is. It's the Angolan, or I have to look it up again. But yeah, basically I'm like 50 Shades of White with a sixth, essentially, of, well, about a seventh Native American, and then just a dash of African blood. Just easy, you know. Boom.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent. The Lakers shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to James.
But yeah, when people look at me, it all depends. Some people think I'm Spanish. I used to get Italian a lot when I was younger. Italian, Spanish, that's mainly what people will say. Now, people that say Spanish, it's the Mexican nationals from Mexico. They think that I have the Spanish blood.
Tries again, out to the wing. James with a steal.
I think it gives me away that I'm not like pure native or that obviously there's white blood in there. I guess you could say, quote unquote, European white blood is that I have, what's it called? I have colored eyes. My eyes are hazel. Which means they're whatever color I wear at the time. They fluctuate.
Well, the whole floor is wide open for LeBron. I mean, he's got just the right kind of touch for those mid-range shots. What a finish. I mean, he
throwing it down. Man, this dog's licking a lot.
Power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
Get off me, baby girl.
You know, guys, when your point guard is
These
making
animals, I swear. I need to use
rim,
timeouts.
I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So, I may have mentioned DeMar DeRozan was injured. Actually, I think I forgot to mention. So, DeMar got injured in the last game. I think it was early in the last game, like first quarter. And he has a twisted ankle. He's day-to-day. But I try not to play players... Oh, my goodness. I try not to play players that are injured if I can help it. I mean, it's a regular season, man. I don't need that injury getting worse. I don't want it to be a nagging injury that doesn't heal, something silly. I mean, DeMar DeRozan's 36. He's old. I have a deep bench. We'll make do with who we got. So we started Grayson Allen. He's doing well. But yeah, so far so good. The main thing that I've done this year over other years, I always try and use Cam Reddish. I made a choice that the $9 million I was paying Cam wasn't quite worth it anymore. I was trying to get under the salary cap so I could try and get a share of the pie, I guess you could say. But I'm not. How can I put this? I'm not under the cap. I am actually, what's it called? I'm under the salary tax threshold, but I'm over the salary cap. I think you have to be under the salary cap to get some revenue sharing or something. So, but even then, I don't want to be in that tax, you know? Ugh. Okay. We're going to go ahead and call timeout. Well, let me, I'll call timeout on this end. And then, let's see who's ready to do what. Grayson's at 86. I'll put Grayson in right now. I'll put him back in, I should say. Everyone else can chill.
The others would have folded for him. Very true, BA.
But yeah, so no Cam Reddish anymore. I had been using him as my backup point guard. I felt that $9 million, he wasn't really progressing any further than what he was already at. And he's a good player, don't get me wrong. It's just that, let me show y'all here. Let's go to, I think it'll show me in game. Will it show me how much they're getting paid in game? It doesn't. Okay, I can't see their contracts in game. All right. Anyway, just take my word on it. Blake Wesley, he is up for a contract extension. After this, we'll have to see, or not an extension, but I think after re-sign him, he's free agent. That's what I'm trying to say. He was on his rookie contract. He's gonna be a free agent this year. But Blake Wesley has improved. He's improved considerably over the past 2 seasons specifically. I'm trying to get him a little bit more playing time to see what he really can do. I think he's only getting paid $4 million this year. I'm like, well, you know what? Cam Reddish has kind of been stunting my ability to really feel him out, to see what he can do. So let's get Cam Reddish out of there since he's getting paid $9 million. Let's trade him. Trade him for pennies on the dollar. We'll free up some cap room. And yeah. And then I traded away Rudy. Rudy Gay, just to make the salaries work. I was trying to get under the cap, and I think Rudy was still getting paid like $4 million or something. Rudy Gay's deteriorated, man. Rudy Gay's, he's like a 67 overall now. And yeah, because he was going to retire. And I expected him to retire at the end of the year, and then he stayed. I'm like, oh, Rudy, I didn't think you were going to stay, bro. Like, no offense, but I need that money. It's my team, man. My team's bloated. It really isn't compared to the rest of the league, but for what I want it to be, my salary, I like being, like, outside of that tax, man. I don't want to have to pay the tax. That's onerous.
Clock at
I'm not going to be able to...
Second shot opportunity.
Oh, bruh. Swiped me. I was going to be open. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I try and keep my salary down a little bit. Although, if I really want to re-sign everyone, because I think I have to do Blake Wesley, if I'm going to keep him, I might just see if I can trade to draft a point guard or something. I don't even know how I'm going to manage that. I'll get a veteran minimum guy. There's plenty of them available. That's what I would do for a backup. Next year, because even like this year, I have Mike Conley, and I only signed Mike. I signed him because I needed another player, mind you. But also, the reason why I signed him specifically is all the badges he has. It's so that I can use him as a mentor. But yeah, so next year, as I was saying, I have to re-sign Jalen Duren if I want to keep him, and I definitely do, man. Wow, he helps me win now. He's going to be a superstar. I mean, the game already has that star logo next to his name, so he's already up there, you know. He's really going to be something in this league. It's going to be great. Porter or Mitch? Mitch first. I should have done the sub already. Busy gabbing. Let's go ahead and put Murray back in. Vassell's at 85. I'll leave Grayson for now.
Couldn't sustain the effort. They were
bring in Vassell probably after half.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain
They're
possession.
lucky my foot wasn't on the line there.
An opposing field goal percentage. What a testament that is to the team.
But yeah, Jalen Duren, Jeremy Sohan, and Blake Wesley are the guys we have to re-sign. Mitchell Ross is going to start getting paid more with his new extension, but DeMar DeRozan with his new extension will be getting paid even less than the increase in Mitch. So that frees up some space. I can go over the cap to re-sign, I think, all my guys. And I don't have to worry about Devin Vassell again until next year. So yeah. Yes, you do that. Sure.
Ballin sets a screen. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now.
He's going to keep running? Yes.
Here's Sohan.
Perfect. I love that.
There's a one-hand jam.
Did you see that dunk? It was brilliant. They're all coming. I think Yusuf is coming too, Ma.
It's tough to stop.
Yusuf.
So aggressive and a determined
Yeah, he's coming.
Nice.
Mr. Nurkic. Nurkic.
Tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
The Lakers with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Murray.
Trying to get him out of position.
Lead, the largest margin in the game.
Okay, that was actually pretty okay. I guess we put Devin in right here. Where's Vassell at? Yep. Murray, Vassell, Sohan, Duren, Robinson. Yeah, we're going to make those subs. My cat. He's acting silly. We're going to hit another timeout even. Since I haven't been using my timeouts judiciously. Or I haven't used them judiciously. I actually forgot to use them. Paul's trying to see what y'all are up to.
I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in
Cat's being nosy.
He's off on the second.
I totally whiffed on that one. Because I was looking at my feline. He's kind of blocking the screen, but he wasn't blocking where the free throw thing was, so I can't really blame him for it. I was just me being distracted. My being distracted.
43 seconds left in the second. Snatched away.
Yes, dude, he just gloved that. It's like the Kawhi claw.
Left side
Kawhi. Oh, I expected him to run in front of that guy. Why would you run behind him, bro? You had a free run to the basket. It's kind of like that. Go. Jalen Duren. Oh. Throw it down, big man.
Ooh, and power down. What a jam.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean,
Fifi, darling. Boo-boo.
Boo-boo. Right to him.
Here's Alvarado. The Lakers with another miss.
Can't be that bad.
Vassell, right side. Soft touch off the glass. Vassell's got his
being
first
violent to a
points.
boo-boo.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the
Is she,
table
though?
right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out too much offense
Dang.
to keep pace with.
And so
was
the
getting
San
brutal.
Antonio Spurs sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the
Go
quarter.
ahead.
They've had
That way we can also
success
tell when it's done and all that.
taking away good
All
looks
that
and
jazz.
pressuring shooters. Time for a quick break.
Where are your
then
glasses?
back to the action.
I was gonna drink here. What's it called?
Well, you just wait on it if you want to turn on infected.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it.
One of them found him. I don't even know where he was at. I think it was on one of the shelves somewhere. I don't know how they got him.
Oh my goodness.
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that.
I thought he was over there by the shelves. Maybe he did fall.
All right, guys, now let's take a
Who's
look
right
at
here?
possible dunk contest participants. All these guys, high flyers.
Yes.
Oh, please.
You guys know
Blanket's not clean. Yes. It's probably the boo-boo.
The Shack Institute research reveals all these guys need to take more vitamin D.
Vitamin
Oh,
D
look at
as in
him.
Dunking or the actual vitamin?
Sorry,
Paul
Dr.
Kitty.
Patient privilege.
That does it
He's
for
hiding from them
halftime.
now.
Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
It's just 6 assists. I guess in transition I've been getting it out from the wing. You need to calm down. I don't have to do anything. Hi, Joey. Joey. I was a calm Paul. What am I doing here? Which one's first? You? See, they're getting away from me. Oh, Joey. Called him Paul already. He jumped on his own. God, I tried to hold him to throw him off balance.
Big comeback is
Hi, my
needed for
son.
this game to be
Yes. How are
competitive,
you?
and it probably has to happen quickly. DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Wolfson, yes, that too. The biggest.
She uses logic. She got up on that first.
She uses logic.
Which is lower.
Maybe she can teach you. Stop it. She's doing support. Stop. Stop. I'm doing something.
This is what she's going to do.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
Violence.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed them down.
D'Angelo
Why did she
Russell
bite?
is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And then it's
Oh,
Chuma
maybe.
Okeke. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
Ow.
So that's who
No, I'm
Darvin
itching.
Ham starts the second half.
Psychosomatic. Are you rinsing them well?
Porzingis
Maybe
with it.
they're very sensitive.
Well, yes, I think her
Back to Russell. It's not going to go for
You're
him.
beautiful.
Good D by Murray.
I used it on her. The other dogs, I used the mild.
Here's Sohan. Check by James.
But their skin isn't like hers.
Go, go, go. Ooh, that was nice.
Murray
Played
against
that
Russell.
well.
On the wing, Vassell.
I wanted to get out to the big
Back to
man.
Murray.
Tell you the truth. We gotta quickly run this
5
pick
on
and
the
roll.
shot clock.
Oh, with Jalen, that works well.
Spurs need to get one up
Oh,
here.
he got it. Ran that a bit too quick. I needed to wait
Getting
like
started.
one more
About a
second.
minute played.
The passing went
Tipped
open.
away. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will return.
All right, so where are we at here? 87-71. Mitch can come out. We're gonna put Podol in. Oh yeah, Podol's ready. Podol and Duran. Duran and Podol. Sohan, Vassell, Murray. What are you doing over there? Look at her. She looks silly. We're gonna put Grayson Allen back in.
Yes, get to the side.
Boom.
Same possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position,
Yes, Lakers
and then
team
was
can't
able to
play
make the
defense,
play.
man. Their offense just, it's not working. Last game was a nail biter.
Murray against Russell.
That's because LeBron was
Porzingis
going
with a
off and
screen
I
on
was
Murray.
throwing interceptions.
Russell.
If I
He's
keep
been
it
ice
clean,
cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the
And
scoreboard,
LeBron
guys,
doesn't
they
get
really
frisky.
could have used this contribution.
ain't got it. And LeBron's old. You can't count on him to constantly be able to bail you out.
Here's Russell. Oh, and he got
That was
fouled
rough.
on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Just yawning.
Free throws for
Paul
Russell.
Kitty, what are we
Something
doing?
We should be saying often for the
I know,
next
but still,
decade
I'm
or more.
clawing it.
And both free
But as
throws
long
good
as it's just
for Russell.
standing, it's fine.
Murray against
The
Russell
cat buddy?
to the inside. And yep, it's good. Allen's got
Yep,
8
it's
points.
good.
And guys, the way
Holy.
this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. Russell, the pass to James.
I know, right? All the neighbors' dogs from across the fence and the cats.
Check by Murray. Shot's good by James.
James clearly one of the
possum or a
offensive
raccoon.
talents of all time in the NBA. A special score
Yes.
with what seems to be.
I've
a
seen, we have
limitless
various
arsenal.
possum fam that gets on our porch. I haven't seen them recently, though. Like, it's been a month maybe.
Into the third.
But they
2
were
minutes
pretty
in
frequent.
now.
I think before it started getting stupid hot, they were more active. Oh, we're gonna mess this guy's world up right here.
Banked it in off the glass.
Duran's got his third basket on the night right
Tortoise
there.
shell.
And trust me, when the D's slow to
Tortuga
react,
shell.
he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes
She's
right
watching
now,
ball.
on their heels.
I think.
Down low. Oh, it's
I think, yeah, she's focusing on ball. She's just falling asleep,
the game
too.
is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the
I think maybe she
entire
wants to
floor,
go over
sees
there,
it
but
so
she's
well,
wary of him.
knows what's coming and usually always makes the right pass.
Same reason he does, yeah.
Pass to Duran. And
Right? Alright. Let's go ahead and get Murray out. Bring in Wesley. Alright, you're going to have to turn that AC back up shortly.
Oh, yeah, I can turn it up now.
Oh, actually, give me my thing first. It'll be fine. My injection. It's in the fridge, second shelf on the right.
Yours in?
Yes, I keep forgetting to do it. He said I could use it, and that was like 3 days ago.
Before you go to sleep, you're not going to be awake if you drop photo.
I'm going to be awake. I'm not going to sleep. I mean, what do you think's been going on here, man?
I don't know. You're not doing things right.
What are you talking about?
You're supposed to inject yourself the same time
Every week. I know.
Yeah. More or less. I'm going to Spotless.
What I'll do is I'll stagger it. So it'll be, what's today? Wednesday?
I'm the one to talk. I do it at the same time, but I miss the days sometimes.
Unless I'm saying, let me inject myself Thursday of next week.
Today, well, it's technically Thursday.
It is. But I'll be like Thursday morning. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like an 8-hour extra, I guess you could say. What am I supposed to do first? I don't even remember.
Yeah, essentially it is.
Check your pen, read the label, attach a new needle. Oh, you attach the needle first, and then you make sure that squirts out. Right?
Yeah, you attach the needle, then you dial it to where you want. You make sure the solution's clear, and
It's cold.
a drop should be coming out of it. And
How do I undo
Yeah,
the
the
top?
what?
How do I take the top off?
Wait a minute. What are you doing? You don't take the top off. Oh, the needle?
The thing.
Yeah.
You should unscrew it, right?
Well, you screwed it on. You pull it off,
Oh,
and then it has a little inner
I'm exhausted.
cover, so you don't stab yourself.
Okay, hold on. Yes, and then it did come out a little bit.
Yeah. Did you dial it?
Check the dose, sample flow with each new pen. Turn the dose selection until the dose counter shows the flow check symbol. Press and hold in the dose button until the counter shows 0. Make sure drop appears on the needle tip.
Did you dial it to the
No.
amount you need? Dial it. Are you on point 25 or 5?
No, I'm 5. We're going whole hog on it. Stick it in, then press the button, right?
Yeah. Stick it in your belly, but put it to where you can see the thing dialing down.
I know.
2 inches away from your belly button.
Yeah. Doesn't say that, but okay.
No, you're supposed to because you got nerves around there.
Okay, that's it. And then hold it in for how long?
So it'll snap back to the 0.
You say to hold it in for a little bit longer, don't you?
Oh yeah, I count to 20 because it can dribble out and you won't get the full dose. I do 1 hippopotamus, 2 hippopotamus till 20. Because I have pulled it out and it dripped. And I lost medicine. Quit sliding down.
Okay, we're good. Then you take the needle off, right?
Yeah. Put the cap on and take the needle off so you don't stab yourself.
Yeah. Stabbed myself before. Stabbed, I've sliced, I've burned,
I know.
I've hacked,
That's
I've
what you
bit,
do.
hacking, biting, burning, yeah. Tree bird. Oh, okay. Use just a tree bird.
Trigger?
Tree bird. Put it back in the fridge.
Hold on.
Paul Kitty, what are we doing? What are we doing, Mr. Puma? Okay, so we have Collins, Podol. Actually, should be the other way around. Podol with Collins. Vassell, Allen, and Wesley. Vassell. Okay, we're good. Thank you.
It goes.
The stem things too.
Through off a beautiful setup.
I already feel
Since
nauseous.
half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge
I'm
gap.
joking. I feel nauseous because I ate.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Like I felt nauseous before while we were trying to figure out what to eat.
Easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is.
So it's just meh.
Clint Capella, he's checked
Exactly.
in for Los Angeles. Alvarado comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Allen against Russell.
I'll say the doc's indication that everything that was ailing me was metformin related.
I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot,
So we'll see.
that's a big bonus.
We're just gonna have Ozempic on board. No format. Yeah, it should be fun.
Okeke. Capella,
Unless you're
screen on
sensitive.
Collins. Here's Okeke. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds
good.
in the game. Allen on the wing, guarded by Russell. And out of bounds, the Lakers.
Dang, I
will
should have
take
just gone for it and seen if I could drop the foul
And while
call.
we have a second, let's take
Trying to
a
be
quick peek
unselfish.
at the rebounding numbers
Showed
for
me.
Clint Capella.
It's not a great trend.
I think his
for him.
rebounds are down
Not rebounding
because
nearly
he's not
as
starting.
effectively
I
anymore.
believe he was starting
Maybe
before,
it's
and then
his
he's gone to a
effort.
non-starting
Who
role,
knows? But that's something that
which
needs to
kind of
change.
baffles me. Clint Capella should be starting for this team, and then Valanciunas should be
We've gone
backing
about
him up.
3.5 minutes here
Their
into the
second unit
third.
has Capella and Valanciunas. No, Valanciunas isn't even out there.
Vassell against
Yeah,
James.
they were whooping me.
Shot clock at 5.
They would use James, Capella, Valanciunas, Russell, and who's the other guy that they have?
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting
Who else was?
out
Oh
of
yeah,
the
what's his
screen
name?
and getting to the
Okay, so they
right spot.
can't do
San Antonio,
any
they've got
Kristaps
4
out
of their
there.
first 5 shots to go
It should be
since the
Kristaps and
break.
Capella in the front line. Yes, Porzingis.
Pass to Pirtle. The ball's knocked loose.
Who are we calling Kristaps?
It's James on the wing.
Was it? It was something.
Give him 8 points now.
Was it a bug? Was it Was it the what's it called? Didn't we have a possum over here? Was he Kristaps?
Pressure on the defense.
Yes.
Collins a screen. Vassell passes to Collins.
Yes, I think you said Kristaps is out there.
Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
I've seen Kristaps recently. I wanted his kinfolk.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming
Pieces of things.
Yes.
Probably not good.
No, that's not terrible. Yeah. Pieces are fine. Although for some reason when you said that, it reminded me. There's a comedian. What was his thing called? Big Steaming Pile of Me. That was the name of his special.
off that pick.
Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who are lights out from three-point range.
I have something somewhere, but I don't know where. I think I have an Earl Grey in my room somewhere. Why? You want tea?
Take that next one with extreme confidence.
Okay, so.
Capella, screen on Vassell.
Yeah.
And blocked.
So, listen to me.
Careening off the
We
glass.
have the Lipton cold brew, right? Brew it like it's hot tea. We have some brown sugar up there that to throw in there. I'm just saying.
Eyes up, ready to make the next pass.
I have milk, yeah. I just got that milk. The, what's it called?
Here's
The
Allen.
lactose free.
Rebound, the
Yeah.
Lakers.
If you want, I have some Earl Grey in my room. It's somewhere around the keyboard.
Alvarado. And
Or even check around my keyboard in my room. There might be other bags. There might be other stuff, Mom.
Pirtle, the pass to Allen. Yep.
Let you, Kristaps.
Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Porzingis.
Perfect accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your
Yeah.
teammate.
It's a lot better.
There's 49 seconds left in the third.
They're comparing Grace down to LeBron James. Actually, with how many assists he has, I think he has a double-double. I think it's like 20 and 12. He's playing really
Played it
well.
in with a nice touch off the window.
But I don't know if he can do that on a
And
nightly
now,
basis.
almost all their
And I'm
points
definitely not
coming from
ready
the paint.
to
The
make
Spurs have
DeMar
got
a
6
bench
of 8
warmer.
shots to go and looking
I don't know
good
if I'll
since
ever
the break.
play DeMar off the bench. I can see pulling him early.
To the middle. Here's
I've told y'all
Pirtle.
before,
The lead pass is in
he
the
was
perfect
the year
spot
before
to
this
set
one.
up the
Vince
layup.
Carter was still in
Pirtle's
the
got
league,
8 points.
and I would get him out of. I would trade for him,
After setting the screen.
so I could have half man, half senior citizen on my team at that point, or half senior citizen, half amazing. You can still throw out a dunk here and there. It's kind of like how I was using Rudy Gay.
The floater.
But
San
yeah,
Antonio with the
I plan on
rebound.
doing that with DeMar anyway. I'm going to keep
Pirtle's got
DeMar
his
here
fifth rebound in this
till
one.
Kingdom Come,
Vassell
and he'll be
passes to
starting.
Allen.
And if he gets to the point where he isn't effectual
Collins with it.
or effectual,
Pass to Wesley.
what we'll do is we'll just pull him early. We'll still be able to do something though, because the whole notion is, I mean, you're going to be starting with 4 really great players around you. So I don't think else will be a facilitator, and Lamar's good at facilitating, so it should work well. Then if he gets open, he'll be able to make a jumper, or get to the rim maybe, get some free throws.
It hasn't taken them too many shots.
Alright, let's look at this.
And one.
Game plan, game stats, box score. Will's got 20, 10, and 2 with 2 blocks. 22 and 12 for Grayson. 18, 4, and 10 for Murray. That's awesome, man. Those two working together. 18 and 10 for Mitch. That's awesome, too. He and Podol together with 2 blocks. They're marrying each other. And then Duran. 16, 14, 2, and 4. He's got more rebounds than either of them and more blocks. I'd say Jalen's the one that's... Jalen. Player of the game is probably... The nod would probably go to Grayson. It's either Grayson or Jalen. It might be Jalen, actually. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Jalen. 16, 14, 2, and 4. Zach's played all right. 2-1, or 4-2 and 2, technically. Vasil's quiet, 4-2, 4-2. 4-2, 4, 4-4, and 2. All right, so Conley, Bassey, Eubanks, and Branham haven't played. We're going to change that. Let me look at something real quick. How many minutes have these guys played? Vassell and Allen have played a lot. Podol, Murray, Robinson, Duran. Yeah, we can go to deep bench for this quarter, probably. I'm going to keep Wesley in there. Allen's going to come out for Branham. That's an easy call. Vassell's definitely going to come out. We're actually going to put Mike Conley. The way we do this, he's 6'1". Okay, so we're going to go like that. Wesley's going to run the off guard. What is he technically? He's a point guard, shooting guard. He's just a point guard. He is a shooting guard, small forward. All right, so we're going to be playing a little small. 6'1", 6'4", 6'4". Zach Podol. We'll put in Charles Bassey and Drew Eubanks. Yeah. What's Collins at? 82? Yeah, I'll rest him a little bit. So, Bassey, Eubanks, Branham, Wesley, and Conley. Yeah, that's a deep bench right there. We'll rest everyone else. All right, and we're getting injuries. We want these guys getting some time. And we're 20 points ahead, so we should be fine. Oh, my neck. Okay. I need to figure out.
5 attempts, 5 makes.
Tomorrow I'll talk to the apartments, and then I'm going to talk to Fidelity, and then I'm going to go to the bank.
No luck on that one.
I'm going to see what I can do.
Spurs shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game.
I would like to be able to get the money from that check tomorrow, but I don't know if I can from anywhere. Checks like that I should still be able to cash at Walmart, right?
And the Lakers making a change here. James just checked in.
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I'll look in a second.
Collins against Capella. James outside.
I almost want to say it's Bank of America, but I could be wrong. It might be my bank.
Just 5 on the clock.
Yeah, but will they cash it? Aren't they going to wait and tell me my funds will be available later?
It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Because when I deposit it, they don't. The funds aren't available, you know, until later.
Pass to Sohan.
Is the bank that it's drawn off of? You're right. All right. Because I'm just trying to figure out what all I need to do tomorrow. Because if I can do that, the best option, as always, is to take things out of the shop so that they're not continuously charging me interest for things. Because I can always put them back in, you know. But I don't know. I kind of want my guitar out too, just for the time being. We'll see. And then you need monies, of course. I did take cash out so that my account won't be. We'll have the access to the money. We'll put it that way.
Count that one. And the
Hi,
Spurs
kitty.
lead by 18.
How are you doing, boy?
And just totally
Who's a good
relentless,
kitty? You're a good
only
kitty.
increasing the intensity level.
He looks kind of silly. I don't know what it is about his face. He looks different. Yes, he looks like Creature,
James
like a Puma Cabra.
On the assist by James.
A Puma Cabra, a goat cat. He does look goat cat right now.
And the Spurs with possession
Oh,
here.
kitty. Sniffing the
Earlier they
ketchup,
held a
Aldemir.
23-point lead. When this one's in the
Wait,
books,
did
they'll
I
be
not
off
get
to
my
Sacramento,
substitution in?
taking on the Kings. That'll be the third
I'm
stop
confused.
of this 4-game.
This is Conley, Branham, Sohan. I got like half of it in. I'm so confused. Okay. Now we're going to hit timeout.
Trip.
I'm actually going to create a foul call. I'm going to try to. There we go. We'll do it here.
James inside.
With Brizzle. Thought we could.
Hits the layup after the sweet
I was calling time out here. Actually, my lead's down to 14. That's not great.
Now in the quarter.
But at this pace,
Antonio decides to talk it over. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren, okay, yeah. So you get it to not Jalen.
They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest.
I probably should have shot that.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to James. Fades away.
See what's wrong with Branham on? That's not a great cover. I may have to put some other people in. I may have to bring back Sohan or myself. Discard LeBron. I'll say going small is not the way to win games against this Lakers team. But, yeah. Like I said, I still want to give him a chance. Dang.
Here's Wesley, guarded by Brogdon.
Okay, let's go ahead and run pick and roll.
There's the triple.
Oh, timing's so off.
Wesley, no good.
Well,
Bassie's got a star next to his name. I don't understand this game sometimes. How does he have a star next to his name? What's that even mean?
Because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a
By
result,
Charles
they're still
Bassie.
in it.
Actually purposely got him back.
Can't get it to go.
It's like, you know what? He's on a good contract. He's growing as a player really well.
Out left to the wing.
I want to make sure that I have the opportunity to try and keep him. His contract might be up too this year. Oh, that's an issue. I didn't even think about that.
Over Porzingis.
Oh, no.
It's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
Open shot by Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon. Oh, that's the other guy they have. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Brogdon.
I thought he might
Although
get
having off the bench might be better.
shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
Russell Brogdon, LeBron, Porzingis, and Capella. It's a good starting group. Get it. Okay, cool.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look now
Wesley
at how the
makes
offensive
one.
approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
You know,
It is
all game
now,
long,
yes.
they've imposed their
It was
will on
Wednesday,
the
it's now Thursday.
scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Ooh.
And also, I just love how
Zoom
they've
steady?
been moving the ball side to side on the
Home
perimeter.
zooming?
Great passing, unlocking
Yeah,
their
zooming.
offensive potential.
Boomy
Clint
zoomies.
Capella, he's checked in for the Lakers. James can't get it to go. The Spurs shooting at a very efficient 67%.
Eubanks. The Camara.
Eubanks.
Wow.
Arms length from the hoop.
Honestly, I can
He
judge
knocks
you.
it down. Eubanks, he's got his first basket.
And staring at a
Judge you,
sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly.
It's all about skin.
That's no way to
Got skin in the
defend
game.
a player of his caliber.
Right side, Russell.
Speaking of game, I think Friday, if Wemby's available, that's our last summer league game. Unless we get into the playoff. I forget how that works. I was looking it up and I totally forgot to finish checking it out.
Tonight
Anyway.
they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid
I'm
play by these guys.
hopefully to see some
And this
more
will
Wemby.
give them their 28th win of the year.
And clearly they have this team's number, winning the first 2 meetings with 2 left to play against the Lakers.
Here's Wesley, guarded by Brogdon. Capella with a block.
He blocked,
Boy,
didn't
the
he, Capella?
timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Pass to James.
So I was
From the
expecting
high
LeBron just to Bomb a three. That was smart call, though.
And his fantastic
that
performance
midi.
from the last game has
All right,
carried over
don't need
to
to score
tonight.
again.
You
We'll
know,
probably
that's
try
how
it one more
goes
time,
with
but
them. I mean, this
don't
Hawks
have
Streets
to.
guys don't last minutes; they last days.
All right.
Conley against Russell. Here's Eubanks. Can't connect
rough.
from 13 feet out.
Sorry,
So we see the
Liverpool.
Spurs taking the W here.
Oh, the kitty piece
They
somewhere.
have to feel good about this
Doing
performance.
Paul things.
It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,
Okay.
when you're out on the road,
The win is in.
wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Fourth quarter's kind of rough, but it's all right. Let me look at this. The box 36, 2, 8, and 4. Playing 38 minutes at like 41 years old, which makes no sense. Murray, Robinson, Allen, Poole, Murray, Robinson, Duran, yeah. Everyone, Mike Collins didn't score. Cool. Basking grab rebounds, got a block in, scored a little bit. This offensive game's a little limited, but that's fine. I don't need it to be a blowout. Brad, I would call it. I use all these guys appropriately. What I want to see was the scoring summary. No, it's the team comparison. There we go. Let's get last quarter. 14 to 8, 3 of 11, 7 of 13, 10 points in the paint, second chance, bench, assists 31 offensive rebounds, 6 to 8, steals 1, blocks 3 to 1. Okay. So the first quarter, 25-12. Geez. A 14-point lead. That was just too big a hole. It's actually what we won by. So they played this even the rest of the way. But that fourth quarter is kind of a... I could have stepped on the gas, we'll put it that way. I cruised in that fourth. They can't make their threes. They shot too many that they didn't make. Free throws, meh. Fast break, points in the paint. They couldn't guard the paint. Assists. They're not getting a lot of assists on their shots. 8 of 22 were assisted. For me, it was 18 and 28. That's a lot better. Ugh. I think it's done washing. Unless it's going to spin or it's putting water in. Offensive rebounds, defensive 32 to 21. That's why. They got it rebounded hard. They didn't steals, though. I turnovers still. It's too many, and you get that down to like 6. 6 to 8 a game isn't too bad. Anything more than that's way too much. 6 is good. Plus the 4. Team fouls, dunks, biggest. Yeah. If you can, turn the AC to 73.
Yeah, well,
Please.
to what?
73?
3? Okay.
25, 11 total. I only missed one shot in that first quarter. Made all my free throws. Yeah, I was about as perfect as you could be in that regard. I had 1 turnover, and I got 2 points off that. They weren't shooting well either. That second quarter was rough. Ooh. We both slowed down by like half. So 60%. Man, that first half will play for them. 38 to 17. 20-point lead. Third quarter, yeah. They outscored me by 1, and then 6 right there. Yeah, no, they weren't in it. That last quarter it tells a lie. 25 to 11, 13, 6, and 16 to 17. Okay, that's the quarter. I shot really well, too. I made free throws. I had 4 turnovers that led to 6 points, that's why. Alright. Thank y'all for watching. That'll be all for today.